podcast. So glad that you're with us today. Hello, ladies.
And glad that you're with us today.
Thank you. Thank you. Missed you.
We missed you, Linda.
Oh, Linda. Listen, honey. No, I had a great time. We went to Cancun for a few days. And it's really funny because I posted a picture, and it's not funny. I posted a picture on Instagram of Scott getting just sun smacked. He's like bright red because we used this special biodegradable SPF because we were snorkeling in the reef, and they said you can't use the regular stuff. You have to use the special stuff. Well, the special stuff doesn't actually work for sun protection, so he's like bright red, and
because it just all washes off.
Did he like you putting that out there?
He probably doesn't even know.
He doesn't know. He's not on Instagram.
Oh my gosh!
You know, I feel like with men that date women who are socially connected and plugged in, it's kind of par for the course, you know?
Yeah, except you want to put them out there at their best.
He looks
amazing. I saw that picture. He looks
let's
great.
see it.
Okay.
He looks really buff. He's just a buff red lobster.
So everyone's been to Mexico except me. I'm next. Truly, I am next. We're going in July.
You are? Where are you going?
Finally. Cancun.
Yes.
Cancun area.
Yeah, that's good.
So everyone's been nice and brown. It's my turn. I'm ready to get out of here.
Well, I trust that you ladies were talking about Donald Sterling yesterday and his interview with Anderson Cooper, some of the inflammatory comments that he made, and more comments coming out now after the interview aired. And I'll tell you what, this guy he opens his mouth and the foot goes in, and you know, people have been saying, well, you know, but should he really be forced to sell the team? And honestly, after hearing the whole interview, I have to say yes. There's just no room for that anywhere. He was attacking Magic Johnson, saying, well, this guy has slept with women in every city, and now he's got AIDS. And by the way, he doesn't. He had HIV and never did have AIDS. But anyway, I'm done with him. I would like for him to go away.
Then why are we talking about him?
Well, because I want to talk about it. You didn't talk about this yesterday?
Yes, we did,
but
we keep talking about it and keep talking about it.
I was gone. I didn't talk about it at all, so I'd like to know what you said.
I just am tired of talking about it. We know what it is. I'm just tired of talking about it.
Well, you had lots to say this morning before the show.
Yeah, but not really.
Yeah, you did.
Because let me tell you something. How old is this guy?
I don't know.
He's 80.
Something.
He's 80.
He's 80 years old. He came from a different generation.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and who among us has not, if we were recorded in our living room about what we said, I mean, I'm not defending this guy.
No.
I'm just saying,
What did you think about his comments about Magic Johnson, though?
I don't know. Maybe he and Magic, I don't know. I don't know what the real story is. I don't know why they don't get along.
I think he needs to just stop talking.
Yeah.
He needs to stop talking.
He does need to stop.
But at this point, here's the deal. At this point, he's under such fire that no matter what he says, and I said this point yesterday, he's damned if he does, and he's damned if he doesn't. He likes anything he says. He could go, I love Mexican food, and people are going to be like, oh, you hate the Asians. Like,
you're right.
Oh, you don't like Chinese food or Thai food, or what about chicken and waffle? Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, then they're going to categorize any food that he likes based upon race. And my hanger tag is sitting out, and I am hot right now.
Yes, you are.
I'm just saying, like, no matter what he says, he's going to get
he's
going to get crucified.
What's interesting about it, ladies, is that he went on that interview to apologize and to say, I'm not a racist. And he is, in fact, showing himself as a racist because of the comments he made in the interview. And I think everyone's kind of sliding over that, going, oh, I'm tired of talking about it. Because the point is, when you call somebody out for being a certain color of skin, you are, in fact, a racist or perpetuating racism.
I didn't see him calling out
He said, Magic Johnson, what has he done? What's he doing for the blacks?
Well, he didn't say there was anything wrong with being black.
You know what? I think
he said there's something wrong with Magic Johnson.
All I heard him say
Wait a minute, not because he's black.
And I'm not saying that you have to say negative comments about someone's skin color in order to be a racist. What I'm saying is that the mere fact of saying this person is one color and this person is another color is, in fact, walking a fine line between being a horrible racist and just perpetuating racism. And the day that we don't have to say this person is this color and this person is this color is the only day that racism goes away.
Let me say, he's on the fence. He's on the fence for being a racist. He has had a team of basketball players.
I know he's a full-on
racist. Let me
finish. He evicted people out of his apartment, Susie, for being black and Mexican.
Okay, maybe he evicted them because they were nasty or dirty. Maybe they just happened to be black or Mexican. I'm saying, Lisa, he's been working around black people all his life. He's the owner of the basketball team.
True. So, and apparently has been making offensive comments all his life when he's been around
Don't you find it
70%
interesting?
black NBA league. Yes.
Don't you find it interesting that yesterday they released a clip of the interview, and the clip was him apologizing. And then today or last night they released the whole interview, and it's of all the bad stuff he said after he apologized. It's almost like they set us up.
She said it the best.
They set us up for the way we're going to talk about it the following day. It's all a setup. It's media.
Well, had we waited and just seen the entire interview, I think that I personally would have pointed out, yes, he apologized, and then he put his foot in his mouth. It's no different than I mean, Paula Deen lost everything. She lost her show on the Food Network. So should this guy, what you guys are suggesting is that he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He shouldn't be forced to sell the team, or he shouldn't be forced to step down from his, you know, whatever he's built with the Clippers. But then give Paula Deen her show back on the Food Network.
But I think, no, and that's an interesting point, that I think that no matter, if you're in a public, a position of power, or in a public where what you say is up for subject.
I know.
The difference is
Paula Deen, if she's going to lose her job, then he should lose his job too. It's the same if we make a racist comment. Why do we still have our jobs?
But Paula Deen did not own her show. She doesn't own Food Network. This guy owns the team.
Well, she owns her brand.
This is his business. He's the owner of a business, and because people don't like what he said, he is forced to lose his business. Well, what happened to your right to own a business? How can they take that away from somebody in this country?
Because people aren't putting up with racism. People aren't putting up with that
but
kind
you
of
can't take
that
property.
Kind of,
That's personal property.
You can't shut a man down. It is a free country.
Actually, in the NBA, they can. The owners can decide that they do not want him as an owner, and they can oust him.
It's
Those
basically
are the
how people
rules
can,
of
like,
that
vote
business.
out the president if he did. I mean, like, if Obama. If somebody said something, if a president said something, it was like people that work underneath him could vote him out.
I want to just quickly, can I just quickly make this differentiation between Paula Deen and Donald Sterling? Paula Deen apparently made a comment long ago regarding one of her employees. She got slammed for it. But Donald Sterling continues to make offensive comments, and I think that's a difference that needs to be pointed out. He continues to make it because he just doesn't get it, and I don't know. I'm done with him.
Well, let's just stop talking about it.
Okay, we will. When we come back, we're going to tackle the question, does junk food make you lazy? We'll get the lowdown from Dr. Pat Mancini on how this plays out and take a closer look at how families can help each other out with this very big challenge. That's when we come back.